Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Sporting have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real...
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Nunez. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Jarrett Bowen is a player that you're going to like a lot because of his energy, his all-action style, his setups, his goals. Some would refer to him as a kind of an inside right in the language of the day, but he's a real workhorse. I mean, he puts a great shift in, and first and foremost, any manager will settle for that.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. It'll be a throw-in. Nicely aimed pass. João Mario. Now that looks a decent ball. Kokchu. Nicely weighted. And the shot! Goal! Sporting! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
There's a sharp little ball here. Thinks about the shot. Terrific effort! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Lukaku. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He'll try from distance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Tielemans. Can he get it through? Ito cuts out the pass. He has found the way through. And that's... He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
João Mario in towards the back stick. And it's Núñez. Matches Núñez, cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate...
He's having a hit! Oh, he's been... And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pass somewhat off target. Keeper's got good distance on that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Matches Núñez. Udogi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is the end of the first half. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Caros jogadores, gostávamos de pedir o vosso contributo para o Fundo das Crianças Desfavorecidas.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bowen is wide and looking to get onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Tielemans. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And a chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ilya.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Threads one in. Now it's Osimhen. Plays it in low. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And it's Udogi. That's very neat. It's a really well-measured ball. Great ball, and he shoots! And we have our very first corner. Cambiasso with the clearance. Good ball, good take. Little pass back. Mount. Oh, super ball. Now it's Bowen. Bowen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Nunez. Fofana deals with that comfortably. João Mario. Now it's Kukçu. Tielemans, given the lift of his goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez cuts it out. Tries to play it through. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He can run onto that. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Tielemans. Showing good feet. Can he get on the end of this? So no flag here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Muslera must save this. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Sporting are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's picked it up out wide. Digne. And this is Quintero. It's Quintero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tielemans, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Now it's Bowen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Quintero, it's run loose, who's going to get there? And here's Sunset. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. And the number on the board is 3. Yamal ventures forward. He's found a way through. Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! No, that's just wide. And that is the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.